For centuries, Satan has been seen as the archenemy of Christianity, the very embodiment of evil and the tempter of humanity. However, Satan's influence extends beyond simply tempting people to sin. In fact, one of the most insidious ways that Satan influences Christians is by distorting their perception of God. How does Satan do this? One way is by encouraging Christians to focus on God's judgment rather than His mercy and love. When Christians view God primarily as a harsh judge who is waiting to punish them for their sins, they may become fearful and distant from Him. This fear can lead to a lack of trust in God's goodness and love, which can ultimately drive people away from their faith. Another way that Satan influences Christians' perception of God is by encouraging them to believe in a legalistic version of Christianity. This legalistic approach to faith can make people feel like they need to earn God's love and acceptance through their own good works and religious practices. This perspective can lead to a works-based faith that is focused on outward appearances rather than a heart transformed by grace. Satan may also influence Christians by encouraging them to view God as distant and uninvolved in their daily lives. When Christians view God as disconnected from their struggles and challenges, they may feel alone and unsupported in their faith. This can lead to a lack of motivation to pray, read the Bible, or attend church, ultimately weakening their spiritual lives. Finally, Satan can influence Christians by encouraging them to view God as a means to an end. When Christians view God primarily as a way to get what they want, they may use prayer and religious practices as a way to manipulate God rather than seek a deeper relationship with Him. This can lead to a shallow faith that is more concerned with material blessings than spiritual growth. In conclusion, Satan's influence on Christians' perception of God can be subtle but significant. By encouraging fear, legalism, distance, and manipulation, Satan can distort our understanding of God's character and nature. As Christians, we must guard against these influences and seek to know God as He truly is, a loving, merciful, and gracious Father who desires a deep and meaningful relationship with His children.